Invite a Budget Blinds style consultant to show you how to transform your rooms just by changing your window coverings. Canada's #1 choice for window coverings. Visit budgetblinds.ca today.
And Moses joins us on desk for First Look at Sports now. From junior A hockey to college education, Devin Green is preparing for the future.
And the Lloydminster Bobcats goalie actually sat down with Nariman Issa in the final part of our two-part interview, talking about the year with the Orange and Black, as well as discussing his future now that he's done his Alberta junior hockey career.
What has been some of your favorite memories in Lloydminster could potentially be off or on the ice?
Just goes back to the bonds with people I've met. Like my billet family, I've been with them for the 3 years I've been here, and have the utmost respect for them. Great people, and they've helped me grow as a person over the past 3 years. And then friendships and fans, and obviously don't want to kind of cut the tie with the Bobcats here. I mean, I'll support them from here on out. I mean, my heart's here.
What are you doing right now? Because you're still sticking around the border city, but you're sticking around because you're actually in school.
Yeah, I'm taking courses at Lakeland College here, so get those finished up, and then after that's done, kind of say my goodbyes, and I don't think they'll be the last time I'll be here, but back to Calgary and figure things out for next year, so hopefully playing hockey.
So that is the big goal, and of course, you have aspirations of being an architect, or is it design?
Kind of drawn into the design field, whether that's architecture or just general design, but I don't know why. It's just buildings and stuff have always fascinated me, in houses, so I think it'd be pretty interesting and a pretty cool field to get into.
So that would be pretty good, and the big goal though is college hockey. You say you don't, whether Canada, US, is there one school that kind of sticks out to you? Because is there many schools that have that program where you could potentially be playing hockey? We were just kind of talking about that. Are there many schools that do have like an architectural program but also have a hockey team at the same time?
There's more than you would expect. I know just mentioning design and getting into that, you kind of get the odd look here. You usually hear business or something coming from hockey players, but there's obviously options out there for that, and whether those being the right path for me, that's a decision I'll have to make in the near future.
Your family has been very supportive of you. You can't do this. You can't play hockey away from home without having such a supportive family. You know, I'll come here on Fridays and your family's sitting there watching you play. Just how important was that for you to be able to have that?
Yeah, that's huge. I mean, it's always nice to look up in the stands and see your family there, your parents, your sister, grandparents, or whoever it may be. And I've always had a pretty tight bond with my family, and they've been very supportive my entire hockey career, so it's awesome when they come up, and I talk to them every day, I'd say, when they're not here. So,
final thoughts on your last season with the Bobcats, your final play with the Bobcats. What would you have to say about that?
My final year was one I won't forget. I mean, the numbers are there, and the team we had many ups and downs, but at the end of the day, we all kind of got together and held the rope for each other and did what we had to do. I mean, it ended a little shorter than we wanted to, but that's hockey and playoffs. You can't control some of those things.
All right, we're going to stick with the AJHL. The North Final champion has been crowned, but the South Division was still up for grabs. Game 7 between the Camrose Kodiaks and Brooks Bandits went last night. The winner set to face the defending champion Spruce Grove Saints in the final. We'll begin with those Bandits leading 2-1 in the second. On the power play, Jared Cockrell will walk out and beat Devin McDonald, giving them a 2-goal edge. 42 seconds later, it'll be Danton Davis with a bad giveaway leading to this. Alex Roberts, a wonderful finish, making it 4-1 Brooks. Camrose would close the gap later in the frame. Riker Lear will cut the deficit to 2 goals, but that's as close as they would get. The Bandits add an empty netter and take it 5-2 the final. They win the series in 7 games. They will now face Spruce Grove Game 1 Friday in Spruce. The upcoming Rocky Mountain lacrosse season is one the Lloydminster Extreme are excited for. A far cry from last year where the head coach was new, as well as a new captain. They were both thrust in the spotlight with little time to gel. This time around, the team has been together for over a month trying to build continuity and reach the postseason.
We've had more time to prepare this year. Last year I was kind of just thrusted into it like a week or two before the season started, but this year I've gotten a good grasp on it. We've had 2-3 months here now to prepare.
It's amazing what extra time to prepare for a season can do to a team and coach, hoping to avoid last year's slow start that ultimately cost them.
There's no reason why we shouldn't be in the playoffs here. I really think that we're going to make a push for it this year. Last year we just missed out on it due to our slow start, but this year I think we're going to be ready to go right from the bat.
There was guys coming in 2 weeks late in the season. People are missing practices a lot, but everyone's been practicing real hard this time.
The team's core remains the same, with Brandon Peterson leading the way. It's been a process for the fourth year, who says the offseason has been a maturing one.
It's got to be a lot bigger since I'm one of the older guys. Got to keep it positive on the bench. I had trouble with that last year, but this year I kind of figured out what I have to do to keep these guys going. It's kind of hard being the first-year captain, so this year I kind of smartened up a little bit.
The team has added a few rookies that have big game potential, like Braden Cooper.
I just want to help everyone who's not that great get better and be good and win. Excited to play. Still need a bit of practice, but game comes, we'll be ready.
He's been great for us. He's looked great in practice, and I think he's going to fit in really well in the transition game, and I think he's going to play well with us.
In transition, he's a lot faster, and he's got a good shot, so good thing coming.
Another reason for the team to be excited is the change of scenery. The Extreme will now play all their home games at the Civic Center instead of splitting time here in Lloydminster and at the Kitscoty Arena.
Yeah, I'm really excited about getting into town here. Being out in Kitscoty, there wasn't as many fans. Hopefully, once we're in Lloyd here, people will drop in and come see the game.
The Extreme will begin the season on April 25th.